Oh my god, another TV advertisement. I can't believe there's so many ads.
Siri, what's the name of the guy I had a meeting with a couple of months ago at Cafe Grinnell?
You met Zach Winking at Cafe Grinnell.
That's actually really cool. Oh my god, that's groundbreaking. I guess I'm gonna have to order myself an iPhone 16 now with Apple Intelligence. iPhone 16, built for Apple Intelligence. I bet it is. Just like the advertisement says. It has to be built for Apple Intelligence, right? Because they're showing that ad to everyone, so let's have a look. Okay, it's ordered. Post delivery. Oh my god, that was so fast. Oh my god, there it is. My iPhone 16. Now, I'm not going to talk about how I sold a kidney for this phone, but it'll be absolutely worth it because it's built from the ground up with Apple Intelligence. Okay, let's unbox it. Oh my god. Oh, there's my iPhone 16. Look how beautiful it is. Let's take it out of the box. Hey Siri, what's the name of the guy that I met at the cafe the other day? Why does it need ChatGPT?
I don't have a
What? But it said...
ChatGPT.
Shut up! But it said on the ad that I could do that. Oh, at the bottom. It says it's not really coming out yet. Honestly, that's okay with me. I'm just investing early. I can use this new Siri maybe in a few months, or worst case scenario, early 2025. Well, it's August 2025 and I still don't have Apple Intelligence. Let me check a news article and see if there's any information. What the fuck? So Apple told us that the iPhone 16 would be the smartest phone they've ever made. But what they didn't tell us was how long we'd be waiting to actually see it. When Apple announced Apple Intelligence at WWDC 2024, they pitched it as an absolute game changer. AI done the Apple way. Smarter Siri, creative tools, personal context awareness, all while protecting your privacy. But fast forward to now, and a big chunk of those features are still missing. Some have been pushed to 2026. That is 2 years after the announcement date. This is literally like an AirPower moment, but might actually not be scrapped. So what happened? Why is Apple's biggest AI update in years stuck in limbo? And was the iPhone 16's marketing misleading? Let's do a quick breakdown. At WWDC 24, Apple rolled out Apple Intelligence as the next evolution to the iPhone experience. They showed off a smarter Siri that's finally able to understand context, remember what you were just talking about, and do multi-step tasks. Example, your friend sends you a text of his address and you say, Siri, just add that to his contact card, and it would do it. It also had on-device privacy. All the AI processing was going to happen on your phone with private cloud compute for heavier requests, so all your data stayed secure. There was also writing tools everywhere. You could rewrite, proofread, or summarize anywhere in Mail, Notes, Pages, and Safari with just a tap. And then there was creative AI like Genmoji and Image Playground. It allows you to generate emojis, stickers, or even art on device from a simple text description. There are also way smarter notifications and mail. Long threads and reads would have little Apple Intelligence summaries, and there was also a reduced interruptions focus mode for low priority notifications. Why am I speaking like that? Even ChatGPT is built in. Siri could ask ChatGPT for answers it didn't know, with your permission. Apple's presentation made it sound like this was right around the corner. And with the iPhone 16 launching a few months later, it was easy to assume all of this was part of the package, or at least coming within the year. Now, not everything was smoke and mirrors. Some features did land on time, like writing tools, shipped in iOS 18.1 alongside the iPhone 16. Smarter mail and notification summaries were ready as well. Genmoji, Image Playground, and ChatGPT integration did come in December 2024 with iOS 18.2. But the crown jewel, Siri's personalized intelligence, it didn't make it. At launch, you could type your request to Siri and she would sound more conversational when replying. And she'd also be able to handle basic follow-ups. But that deep context awareness Apple showed off, on-screen actions, the ability to pull info from different apps, chain tasks together, never been seen. Initially, Insight is expected in early 2025. Then Apple confirmed a delay later this year. And now multiple reports say spring 2026. Apple's official line from WWDC 2025, it's going to take us longer than we thought to deliver these features. Hey everyone, quick break. This part of the video is brought to you by Insta360. First of all, how I capture the audio to my videos is I use the Insta360 mic. It stays clipped on my collar nice and tight like that. This means I have crystal clear audio no matter where I am and what direction I'm facing. And how I actually record my talking videos like this is I have my phone mounted on the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, and the benefit of that is it tracks me around wherever I go. Take a look at it. Isn't that really, really cool? It uses the AI tracker down there, or you can use Apple Dock Kit on the phone. Out of all the cameras I own, this is definitely my favorite for content creation. This camera allows me to get really creative for my shots, and I can film 360 video with a single click. That means I don't even need to worry about framing. I can film my video, then reframe later. And when you pair it with the invisible selfie stick, it becomes amazing. And that is because I can film vlogs and the stick will remove itself from the shot. So if you're getting into YouTube or doing fun personal projects, a lot of this filming gear is an absolute must. So I have affiliate links down below that you can check out, and it will help support both Insta360 and the channel so I can keep making videos like this. I couldn't even begin to imagine making YouTube videos without any of this gear. So thank you Insta360 for sending this all out to me. Let's get back to the video. Behind the scenes, reports say Apple struggled to make Siri's new App Intent system reliable. When you're giving Siri access to personal messages, contacts, calendars, and third-party apps, it has to work perfectly. Apple apparently decided to switch to a more powerful AI architecture halfway through. A big rewrite that meant starting over in the same areas. There's also a competitive angle. Apple was late to the AI party compared to OpenAI and Google. Many believe they rushed the announcement to avoid looking behind, even if the software was not completely ready. As one commentator put it, Apple shipped the hype before the product. Now here's where the big controversy kicks in. Apple's iPhone 16 marketing leaned heavily on Apple Intelligence. Ads, keynotes, and product pages showed Siri doing all these wonderful tasks, without clearly saying, oh, by the way, these won't be ready for 2 years. Yes, there was a really fine print about some features coming later, but the gap between expectation and reality here is massive. Not a couple months, it's the entire iPhone 16 and maybe 17 life cycle before these features actually show up. That's why multiple class action lawsuits are hitting Apple, accusing them of false advertising and AI washing. Hyping AI features to sell devices, then quietly moving goalposts once people have already bought them. When Siri's overhaul finally arrives in 2026, if it does, it could be genuinely impressive. But for early iPhone 16 buyers, the reality is quite simple. You bought into a vision that doesn't exist, the headline feature is still a work in progress, and the trust Apple has in "it just works" marketing took a big hit. If there's one takeaway here, it's that Apple is learning the same AI lesson that the rest of the industry is. It's easier to promote AI magic than it actually is to deliver. If you think Apple delaying Apple Intelligence is stupid, drop a like to the video. Also leave a comment while you're at it. Let me know if you have any stories, maybe if you bought an iPhone 16 expecting Apple Intelligence but never really got it. And for more Apple content and explanations, subscribe as I plan to make more videos like this. I do miss making these sort of talk to the camera videos. I'm kind of doing a lot of product reviews at the moment. Anyways, that's all from me. I hope you all have a wonderful day/night, and let's just hope Apple Intelligence actually comes out fully. That's all from me. See you on the next one. When will Apple Intelligence actually fully come out?
Here's what I found.
Can you please read me one of those results? Hello? Hello? Siri, can you please read me one of those results?
Here's some news about Apple Intelligence.
Can you please read me one of those articles, please?
Here's some news about Apple Intelligence.
No, but can you please read one of those articles? Can you maybe read Siri, can you read the first one, please? Siri? Working with ChatGPT. What? What is going on?
ChatGPT asks, "It sounds like you're experiencing some confusion.